Hey guys, Crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
Rick.
That's
Yes.
Rick. If you don't know Rick, fuck you. If you guys didn't know, we did go over 10K on Patreon.
We did.
Yes.
Which is insane. Too crazy.
Because of you guys.
But not crazy enough where I'm going to say, like, don't.
Stop.
You should. That's fine. So, we had a goal for that. It's a tabletop RPG. Bi-weekly? Weekly?
We'll see. I'm
We'll
not sure.
see.
We're having him up coming up.
We have it all planned out,
Months.
guys. So we're gonna start that today. I don't know what we're doing here. They're going.
He just sweeps
He's
stuff
not
off the
doing it.
table.
What are we doing today, Rick?
We are playing Dungeon Crawler Classic.
Yes. By the way, Rick is gonna be
The hell is that?
our dungeon master.
Game
for
Master,
these.
Dungeon Master's trademarked.
Up.
Yeah,
Game
Game Master.
I owe
He'll be-
$10 to Dungeons and Dragons.
He'll be leading our tabletop adventures.
Yes.
Exactly. The way this is going to work, too, the three of us have gamed before, role-playing in particular. These two completely new. So,
Yeah.
virgins, we could say.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
One time you
definitely.
can use that with me.
By choice though.
So, it should be an interesting experience. I chose Dungeon
You
Crawler...
hit me in the face and Eric. It's like, that's one magic loogie. What the fuck do you do that for?
All right. I need this.
Pencils.
Thank you.
Paper.
I need
Yes!
this.
Dude, I've always wanted paper.
Yes!
man.
Rip it off, Rick! Rip it off! Yes! Yes!
Calvin's giving me a hard time because I don't like ripping
And
off my
some
paper.
special
I like using all my
gentleman
paper.
needs graph paper.
I will do that.
That's probably a good idea.
This is technical.
I
we do
know
graph
what's happening,
paper.
though.
Rick, are you the spy or something?
What? That's a different game,
Oh,
Shane.
okay. 'Cause
That's
the lead
another
wouldn't-
game.
The lead wouldn't come out.
So this is a very old school system in that it sort of replicates like D&D from the 70s, but
Okay.
with some modern improvements, if you will.
How was that?
Hey, motherfucker.
I'm making complete sets. I'm playing.
One of the most fun things
I call it
about
green.
this game is character creation. It's all randomly generated,
Sure.
right?
Hey.
And I've taken the liberty of making randomly generated characters for you. You'll notice you have
What?
3 of them each.
Well, cheap willikers, Rick.
And the reason for this is part of character creation is called the meat grinder. We're going to go through an adventure, a dungeon, and whichever of your characters survives is the character you play for the rest of the campaign.
Okay.
So right now you're starting out as peasants, as farmers, as far away as an adventurer as you could be, right? There are no wizards right now or anything like
Damn!
that. You guys are just peasants from your farm.
Can I ask questions? What
course.
I am? What's a barrister?
A lawyer,
What's a halfling dyer?
Can I write on these?
Yeah.
I'll take this.
That's his set.
a dyer,
Yeah.
like you dye
Yes.
cloth,
He said no one can use this.
What's a halfling haberdasher?
a hat maker.
Haberdasher.
So I can write one of these, right?
You can write on anything you want, Eric.
Okay, I didn't know if you need them back.
Anything.
At the end of class.
I need nothing back.
At the end of class.
What?
I name all the same person myself.
Probably not, no.
No.
It's really not so imperative that you name them right now because you shouldn't get too attached to them.
Okay.
There's a very low chance that they will survive.
Yes. So let me explain what some of the numbers mean before we get started.
Okay.
All right. So the basics of this game is you are either going to be rolling a D10 or a D20. When I say D, that means dice, and
Yeah.
then the number is the number of sides, right?
Okay.
That's the big one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
That's a D20.
So, for basic actions in the game, anything that has a risk of failure, that risk is like negative, right? So not like, can I walk up these stairs, but more like, can I walk up this slide that drops into a pit, right? That
Okay.
kind of thing. Anytime you're trying to do something like that, you have to roll a die. And you have to get a number higher than whatever the difficulty rating is.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. You'll be adding numbers to that die roll based on your stats and skills and weapons, like magical things.
Mhm.
So, for example, you have a strength number. Okay? That's how strong you are, how much damage you do by clubbing people or stabbing them or whatever
would
melee
never do
weapons. Right? Agility is dexterity, it's acrobatics, but also like aiming and shooting a bow.
Agility is aim too?
Stamina is your hardiness, so like your resistance to disease and poisons and your hit points. Personality is how charming you are, basically.
How
Like,
easy it is to convince people or change their mind.
Okay.
Intelligence is not only like your book intelligence, but also your ability to discern a complex situation,
Sure.
right?
Okay.
And then luck is kind of a catch-all. You can spend luck to augment your rolls, okay? But then that luck is permanently lower. And occasionally, when like no other roll would do, I'll have you roll luck, and you have to roll under it to succeed.
Okay.
Under your luck?
Under your luck. So the
Is
more
it-
you spend, the
Is
more
that-
unlucky you
Is
get.
that a D20 roll for something like that?
Yeah.
Like, is it all D20?
Oh,
Okay. Alright.
Yep. So this sort of setting is like
Is this campaign gonna last for weeks?
it could.
That was just no. I'm not in love with any of these characters.
Well, then get them all killed, and you get new ones.
That's their names.
I figured if it's someone we're doing for a while, we should create our own.
So like, this is just the very beginning of the character. You will build the character when it levels up,
Okay.
right? But right now you're starting, and like, oh, stop saying like so much. If you're super like not happy with them, I'm happy to give you another set
Okay.
because I've got like 50.
Yeah, like
They're super easy to pre-gen, so.
How about this?
Well, I mean, hold on, 1 second. 1 second.
What are the options? Hang on.
Yeah.
The options? I
I
got
you
options.
dropping your dice.
Want options? I like that's fine.
So this is sort of a medieval fantasy world, right? Tolkien-esque. You can kind of think of it like that. It has its halflings, it has dwarves,
Okay.
it has people. There is magic, but magic is very rare and unpredictable and quite deadly. There's not a lot of magic items around. Any magic items that exist were like purposely made, right? You're not going to be able to go into a shop and buy a magic item. You're going to have to get it through adventuring.
Okay.
Okay? So your motivation, if you will. Since time immemorial, you and your people have toiled in the shadow of the Cyclopean ruins. Of mysterious origin and the source of many superstition, they have always been considered a secret best left unknown by the folk of your hamlet. But now something stirs beneath the crumbling blocks. Beastmen howl in the night, and your fellow villagers are snatched from their beds. With no heroes to defend you, who will rise against the encircling darkness? The secrets of chaos are yours to unearth, but at what cost to your sanity and soul? So that's sort of the basic of how things are getting started, right? You guys are in this peaceful little hamlet. Some beastmen came down from this weird castle keep thing.
Okay.
Kidnapped some people. It may have been family,
So we're going to
lovers.
go save them?
You're going to go save them,
Ah, okay.
is the general idea.
I thought we'd been kidnapped.
No.
Good.
Not yet.
Good. What? Okay, hang on. Calvin, what are you going to do with all these sets of dice that you just divided up and you have nowhere else to put them but in the bag?
Yeah, a bunch of different bags for all of them.
I'll put them in pop boxes.
What are we saving the family from again?
So...
Beastmen.
Yes.
Beastmen.
Beastmen.
Eric taking notes for the quiz later.
Very good.
Beastmen.
Just being prepared, Aaron.
So, like,
He's a spy.
I'm already naming my characters.
He's the spy!
you guys live peacefully in your hamlet, and there's been a spooky castle keep thing, like, some miles off. And no one has ever went there.
Shadowkeep.
And it's because it's pretty spooky. But now that place seems to have come to life, and all these terrible things are coming out of it. And they kidnapped a bunch of villagers. It's your job to get them back.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
I'm ready. I got my dice.
So us, the peaceful villagers, are going to get the other
Yeah.
villagers back.
Yep.
Have we volunteered for this? Or we're being forced.
We're being drafted.
Um,
I'm assuming that like I have loved ones of my characters that I need to save.
Oh.
your motivation is whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
You could believe that there are riches, or
This guy was made to by the king because he's a jester. And he's like, go! He's like, okay.
Yeah. This guy's an elven lawyer, and his name is William Loblaw, and a lot of his clients were taken. So he needs to get,
does
I get paid.
And then this guy is Topper Half Giant, and he is a hat maker. And he
should
has
have named it Robert Loblaw.
No, William.
Because
I know
what
what I
I
was doing. It's his story thread.
Okay.
So the hat
he
maker,
survives to tell it.
he's a halfling, and he has a lot of hats made already in
Yeah.
advance, and they didn't pay for it.
Is
So
his
we gotta
name
go get him
Bottom
back to
Hat?
it. Yeah. And then my other guy is a scribe,
That'll be useful.
and he just wants to write about the adventure, so he's got to go.
Oh,
And
He's a
his name,
strong
his
scribe.
name is Father
Abraham.
Gabriel.
Michael. John.
Jimmy.
Paul. Tommy.
Father Paul.
Father Tommy.
Father Bill.
Father Poopy.
Giant. He's his brother.
What?
Shane, your characters?
Cheesemaker. I'm gonna name that guy.
No, Father Loblaw.
Okay.
Cheesemaker. He used to make cheese at the Cheesecake Factory, but he got in trouble for smuggling out cheese.
Okay.
Okay. I know, right?
Yeah.
So now he's just a wandering cheesemaker.
Yeah.
It's a cheesemaker for hire. Okay.
Like Town making cheese.
His name is Michael with a Y.
Michael Y.
Okay.
Is the next
And,
guy's name gonna be Leslie?
We don't know that yet.
Michael Swiss.
And then we have a halfling dyer. He's trying to join the dyeing union. Okay, but because he needs benefits for his little halfling children.
Yeah.
Because right now they're just on the government Medicaid.
Government cheese.
Government cheese
Yeah.
from the
No.
cheesemaker. Cheese.
His name is
No, it's
Aaron.
different.
His name
It's
is Aaron
privatized.
with 2 A's.
Okay.
That sounds like
They
a
don't
name.
care. Do they care about the people?
Oh, they
Yeah.
do.
Why are they going to this adventure? Just cause?
Because.
Okay.
yes.
Good.
And then there's a merchant. He's from across the ocean, from a small tropical island.
Called Idaho.
And he is basically trying to send, trying to save money to send home to his family that's across this tropical ocean that was once occupied by Spain, and now they're not.
There's no Spain. This is a fantasy world.
Well, it's a fantasy Spain.
It's the fantasy
Okay.
Spain.
That makes
Okay.
sense. I'm sorry.
Britannia.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Yeah.
Also, you should make some like notes of your stats, like kind of bets on who's going to survive, right?
I did that.
That character, Shane, is amazing.
Yes,
I know.
His
that-
stats are incredible.
Fuck, man.
right? His stats
I need
are,
new ones. I don't like them.
are fucking insane.
Well,
Like I have never seen.
So
After looking at everyone's, I knew it. Yes.
So those numbers are generated by rolling 3d6, which means you can have between 3 and 18. So take that into consideration when you look at those numbers.
Those are all well above
They're all
average.
double digits. Like this is my best guy.
He's got nothing lower than 12.
Or maybe him.
He's got a
And I-
12, a 13,
and
two
This is me
15s,
grinding
a
like a
16,
random
and a 17.
I don't get how stamina relates to health because this guy's stamina is
Random.
13 with 5 health.
Who's
This guy's stamina is 17 with 4
Is your
health.
skill
I'm like,
based?
what?
Oh, yeah.
Um,
How's that work? But
All right, who you got?
I have a dwarven miner. His name is Uglump. He was in town trying to sell his wares and his ores, but the shopkeeper was taken, and like it's his best friend. He's known him for years. It's like the only guy that he converses with. So he's gonna go there and try to get him back so he can sell stuff to him for more than it's worth.
Is the shopkeeper a dwarf?
No. And I also have a beekeeper. His name is Sting. He's very fancy.
does he wear a mask behind his face?
He thinks himself a designer. He sells his honey to very expensive tongues that don't know it's just normal honey. He's extravagant. So that's how he makes his money.
I like it.
And the third guy, nobody knows much about him. He's a dwarven rat catcher. In the mines, there's a lot of rats,
I played Dwarf Fortress.
But-
I know.
So he wants to go into the mines and find rats.
so he wants to go in there and see if he can bring back a trophy.
His name should be
Probably some big rats.
like No Beard Squeaky Bottom. I have my trapper, which his name is Jay,
Okay.
Okay.
and he's out there. He knows how to trap stuff, so he's helping to save people.
Okay.
And then we have a
Maybe
locksmith.
maybe he's like an agent of some kind of like
Yeah.
trap organization.
Maybe, yeah, like
Okay.
a trapping agent.
Yeah.
Then we have a locksmith. He likes to keep things like locked and tidy and secure.
Yeah.
His name's Rop.
Rob.
He
Who's Rob?
so he thought he'd be helpful in attacking a keep, a shadow
Sure.
fortressy place.
Locksmith.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And
also,
then,
he doesn't appreciate that so many of his patrons were taken because their doors weren't locked.
Yeah. They need to be secure.
Yeah.
Be careful of people. It's dangerous out there. And then we have a jester who the king made him go. He didn't really want to go. He was kind of hoping to just stay and tell jokes. that
Yeah.
kind of stuff, and his name is Melee.
Okay.
You need comedy in times like these. So the basic way the game works is I'm going to describe a situation or a room or a monster, and you tell me what it is that your characters want to do.
Yeah.
And then I tell you what roles might need to happen to make that happen.
Sure.
Okay, so you guys are all heading up to this keep. Who is in first? Who's in front? Who's in back?
You mean just of my three?
Of everyone.
Everyone. Yeah.
Shane's is first.
Very good.
Kill him off because we're jealous.
And I'll go behind Shane. I don't know who wants to go behind me.
I'll go behind you.
Eric, you're last.
Oh, my group is last because Father Loblaw, who's not the father of William Loblaw, they're brothers. He's a father because he used to be a priest. But anyway, he's a scribe now.
Uh-huh.
He's lost his faith, but he's in the back because one,
You gotta take notes.
he does. Yeah, he has to take notes, but two, he also doesn't believe in a higher power, so he stays back and out of danger as much as he can, so he can just write. So he's with his group, and they're in the back.
Okay.
Okay.
That way nothing happens behind him that he can't see.
Yeah, he can see everything. And he's out
So
of danger.
even though it is daylight hours, the sky is dark with clouds.
You want me to shut that window?
No, it's ambiance.
Okay, good.
That's the rolling
Clouds.
floods
stuff,
going
water.
by.
Yeah.
Floods.
Floods.
You start to hear something echoing in the distance.
Are we in a cavern?
No.
No, we're just walking out.
You're like in
Oh,
the
okay.
woods
Gotcha.
heading up to this place.
Yeah.
And you hear, doomed, doomed.
I'm writing that down.
He's playing a game. It's like, this is his best Doom ever! Okay. Well, Doom guy.
How distant does it sound?
It's coming from the direction that you're heading.
Towards the tower?
Yep.
Does it sound like it's coming from
Sounds
about
like
that distance?
Sounds like a good way to go.
You've heard this voice before.
Oh,
A gentleman by the name of Mad Murdoch.
Mad Murdoch.
Mad Murdoch.
Is he blind?
No, he was in your town, and he was never the most stable fellow, but he went to the tower one day and came back and was never the same. Always screaming at the top of his lungs about doom and the terrible things in the tower. And you guys, well, not necessarily you, but the town exiled him.
Yeah, a lot of people came to William Loblaw looking for a restraining order.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So he was exiled and never seen again.
Yeah, Rob banned him away and locked him out.
So you hear him screaming doom in the distance.
Okay. So he's probably just crazy. He's probably not a threat, right? Shane, you can lead the way. Keep going.
We're still walking along. I mean, it's all three of us, right?
It's all of you.
all,
This is
all,
whole
All
group.
12 of you.
all 12 of us.
You're just traveling around now.
Huddled together, torches.
There's a guy
it up.
screaming doom, and you're just walking towards it.
We're walking. I'm in. The guy Raven, the merchant. He's in the middle.
Okay.
Cheesemaker and halfling to his left and right. Aaron's following closely behind, holding my shirt, shaking.
What, you mean all my characters are holding your shirts?
They all are holding my specifically.
Oh, you confused me because one of your characters named
Yeah, I know. You named the guy Aaron, so I wasn't sure.
So the question is, are you staying on the path where his screaming is coming from, or do you try and avoid him when he travels forward?
Well, I'm in the back, so I don't really get a whole lot of decision making. But I'm screaming like, we go back. This trail's kind of shallow. I don't want to get dirty.
Let's just go back to the cat town.
Yeah,
Fuck this.
but like,
Some guy
if you
yelling
gotta go
doom.
back, just tell me first so I don't get trampled.
Okay.
Because, I have a halfling top hat maker, or just hat maker, and I don't know what the fuck he does other than make hats. He brought like an assortment of hats, but he's so short and he's in the back, you can't really tell what's going on, so...
You gotta stack the
Yeah,
hats.
but he's
on
wearing
top of
all
each-
the hats, so he looks like a normal man.
he's not wearing them all. He has like on a backpack, kind of like a turtle shell.
It's like the mask guy.
But
from
once he
Zelda.
started hearing the doom thing, and no one was fucking telling him what he was doing, he couldn't see because he's in the back. He put on his hard hat just in case. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
now we're all just waiting for you fuckers to figure out what we're gonna do because we're in the back.
So what's up?
He's writing shit.
Can we send a platoon of our characters we don't like forward?
Sure.
What is a couple?
You can send whoever.
I
Yeah.
think it's strength in numbers, man.
Yeah,
You don't all have to go together.
Let Shane's guys go first.
No.
That's a good idea.
Nope. We just won't go, baby.
Calvin?
I can send melee.
I just want them to go ahead and scout out.
I mean, it's just the Doom guy. And we all know that he's just this crazy asshole. We drug him out. He ain't gonna do shit to us.
Yeah, but maybe
I think
Doom?
we should go find him and see if he knows
There are
anything
12
about
of
this
you.
place.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, but what if you build a trap and you're gonna fall in a trap and it spikes and you're dead?
All right.
I don't know how this game works.
So you're moving forward, right?
Yeah, we're moving forward.
Okay, so you're moving forward.
The guy in the back pushing.
He's ascending. You crest the hill, and the first thing you see is the tower. The ruined keep, which squats atop a low, craggy hill. Its walls of toppled stone and massive granite blocks hinting at a forgotten battles and the clash of mighty armies. Now the ruins seem host only to creeping vines and the foul miasma that drifts down from the keep.
What's miasma?
It's like in Dwarf Fortress, it's this purple thing that goes.
Okay.
It's just like visible, like a sort of disease, kind of.
Okay.
Almost.
Like leprosy?
Have you played StarCraft?
I have not, but I have seen Ghostbusters 2, and there was ooze in that.
Think of it like sewage.
Yeah, I saw Ninja
Yeah,
Turtles
it's-
too.
It's
There's
like
things in that.
slime,
Sludge.
scum, like mold that has creeped out.
Yeah, like the walls of a sewer.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Ghostbusters 2.
The air is overrun with pestilence. Fat flies bite at you incessantly, and clouds of small black insects choke your every breath.
The fly.
The long abandoned land is choked with thorny vines that drape the sickly trees and hang from the ruined walls. There is an odor of rot and decay as the hill itself seems as if it were decomposing from within. A sight gives you pause. A ragged banner depicting a crimson skull on a black field stands high atop the ruined walls. Whatever lurks within has terrorized you and your village for too long. You turn to your companions and ready your meager weapons. The time for retribution has come.
Pirates dwell here.
The second thing you notice is a
Shit.
guy on like a cliff.
Shit.
He's sort of bouncing around, kind of like Rafifi from The Lion King.
Yeah.
Finky.
Yeah,
He'll
Rafiki.
show you the way.
But he looks kind of like Jafar from Aladdin when he was the old man. Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Whoever has
How's
to
he
go
jumping
in
around?
the room. Yeah, that guy.
Most trusted advisor.
And he turns around and he points at you and he laughs. Doomed, doomed,
Oh, it's a Doom guy.
he pushes any rocks, I'm running.
Yeah. Sure.
He's like stroking his beard.
doomed.
So is that who we recognize as Matt
Crazy
Murdock?
Matt Murdock or whatever.
Crazy.
Matt Murdock.
Mad
Mad
Murdock.
Murdock.
Crazy
Yeah,
Mad
Murdock.
I'm calling him.
Finally, my revenge. They will get you like you got me. I tried to warn you.
You're crazy.
Doomed.
You're crazy, old man. Go back to your cave.
Now he's not like blocking your way, but you do remember that he's the only one alive that you know of that went inside the keep.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He doesn't like us.
Well, we'll say that Topper is still in the back and he still can't see much because he's a halfling. But whenever the flies started coming up, he had 3 veiled hats that had like the veils over him.
That's smart.
And he only had 3 of them though. So he gave them to the 2 brothers that was closest to him. William Loblaw and Father Loblaw.
Oh, your brothers?
Yeah.
I thought one was a father.
No, they're brothers, but one used to be a
Okay.
priest. He just keeps calling
Okay.
himself priest. He's not a priest anymore, but he
Oh.
likes people call him father.
Okay.
It really annoys
How about
William.
daddy?
It's only certain people.
Okay.
And I
only
don't
certain
know if
times
it
of
was
the
I don't
day.
know if it was Mads and that's why he's saying doom and shit, but it might be.
Okay.
Okay. So I just wanted to say that I got my shit on that way I don't get shit in my face.
I have a question with my sling.
Yeah.
Is there like a bullet thing I have to worry about?
You have no bullets.
So I just have a sling.
So
weapons?
You can pick up some rocks,
Okay.
some like small stones or something.
Is there some on the ground I can grab right now or anything?
Yep.
Okay.
You can grab a handful.
I grab handful.
Some of them are more suited than others.
Does it say you have weapons? Oh, I got you.
Handful of rocks. Rocks? Rocks. There we go. I added an F for some reason.
Shit, both my guys got darts. Oh, one's a quill.
What is it?
Just throws it.
What is a dart?
I have a
dart
quill
is
as
like
dart.
a dartboard dart.
So I just have a
It's
dart.
like
Ah, got
like a
him.
throwing dart.
So I have one dart.
Yeah, you got one.
Freaking
One
melee.
sucker. Like I said.
You'd figure the scribe would have the quill.
Like this
a
guy
lot
has a
of you
dagger
not
at
gonna
least.
survive.
Rob came with a dagger. Jay has a sling.
Topper has scissors to be used as dagger.
Nice.
Or scissors.
So do you approach him or skip him by and continue on to the keep?
Jay thinks we should maybe ask for information. But he's crazy, so we don't know if it's going to actually give us any good information.
I say this guy's crazy. We dealt with him before. He never hurt anybody.
Yeah, Melee just wants to go back.
Yeah.
Rob just wants people to be safe.
All three of my guys are getting hot in their
Bee costumes.
costumes.
Yeah.
And they just want to get this thing over with. They don't want to go back. They don't get it over with. So we're just gonna go buy this dude.
Okay.
Sting laughs at your,
What do you think?
foolish attempts to keep yourself insect free.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you probably have insects all over your face, and they've been in the sludge. And
You're
the,
foolish
and
as a
the sewer.
beekeeper. I'm wearing my beekeeper's net.
Well, why are you making fun of me? I made your hat, asshole.
You're foolish.
I'm the only hat maker in the village.
No, my hat is way fancier.
Yeah. Uh huh.
You
We'll
should
see that
my
next
honey.
time we have the
See
fucking.
my honey, man.
Let's ask the cheese guy. What does he think about the hats? He's
Yeah.
probably seen a
Have
lot
you
of
cut
hats
it yet?
No.
He's going around.
Smells.
selling cheese.
He smells funny.
He's super
Can I
constipated.
And he
ask-
doesn't
Yeah.
say sorry for
Did you
anything.
bring cheese with you?
Enough rations for the 3 people in my group.
That's it. And it's all cheese.
Oh, cheese.
Okay, so is anyone talking
Okay.
to the madman before we
Who wants to talk to him? Who doesn't want to talk to him?
go forward?
I want to pass by the
Yeah,
man. He's
I would
mad.
like
by.
to talk to him.
All right.
I think he could have some useful information of maybe the layout.
No, I
inside.
said yeah.
I said
if he's
So
willing
you,
to talk.
you both do?
I said we should probably talk to him.
So the 3 of you send one or all of your characters up.
How many percent? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, good.
It doesn't matter.
I'm-
I
Melee,
want to
go.
be like confrontational, but still want to be.
Why would you send melee?
Because he's very unthreatening.
So-
Let's troll him.
Take the d20
Yeah.
and roll against your luck, and not you because you didn't go.
I can go.
And try to get below your luck. If you can, then you were nice to him, basically. You weren't one of the ones that threw him out of the village.
With just one of the lucks or what?
Go through all your characters, roll against all the lucks, and you want under.
Oh,
You have to
all
explain
of
to
them?
Shane what that is.
Roll the d20,
Yeah. 10, so it's under for him.
okay? And then roll for all of them.
Well, really wasn't very lucky.
10,
Okay.
luck is 15.
Rob, fucking Rob.
Right?
10.
Good job, Jay.
Aaron was an asshole.
Oh, well, we know.
What?
So any characters that passed
Fuck, I ain't got no luck.
were friendly at one time or another. to
Jay.
Murdoch.
Jay was good.
Okay? So they would probably be the good ones to approach him.
That makes sense that he's a trapper.
Yeah.
Because like he's out there in the woods all the time. He probably ran across him in the woods doing trapping stuff.
So he's
Not a very good trapper. He's being seen in the woods.
Murdoch is turned around and he's eating bugs like popcorn. Basically, he's in for the show.
Doomed!
Yeah.
Madness. That's what they say I have. They're wrong. I'm the only one that knows. I'm the only one. I'm the only one that's been there. So,
Um,
Right.
wait. I know you.
I'm Jay the trapper.
Yes, the trapper.
Trapper Jay.
I tried trapping. I'm not good at it. That's why I'm eating these bugs. They're quite delicious. Would you like some?
No, I'm good.
Ah, that's
I
a shame.
ate a badger a little bit ago.
Okay.
and a whole badger.
Are you
Yeah,
going to
I
get
have
to the
felt.
doom? I mean, I don't have very many of these left.
What's the doom look like?
It looks like that.
What's in there?
Oh, terrible things. Ghastly.
Ghastly?
Have you been in there?
Rick?
Yes, I was there.
There's a lot of cocaine or something?
Oh.
What's going on with you, buddy?
Is it Rick Astley?
Let
Well,
me
how
tell
did
you
you-
what was there.
How'd you prepare yourself for what was inside?
I was just curious. I heard that there were great treasures, but I could not stand the horrors inside. They were terrible.
What weapons did you bring?
I tried to sneak
So you didn't bring any weapons.
quietly. I was going to bite them.
So that's what you would do.
It did not work.
Did you bite anybody?
No, all that were there were ghastly apparitions.
Write down exactly what you
Ghosts.
saw.
Right.
Ghastly apparitions in black robes with silver symbols. They had with them smoking eggs that they held out before them, and the crazy, mad creatures. Some of them with ram's horns and bulbous, oversized eyes.
I think he's making that up.
Some of them had bodies that weeped maggots, larvae, and flies.
I got my
I
hat
don't
on.
want to go here, man. Can we go back?
I got my hat on.
But they were all shaped like men but beasts.
Oh, Beastman.
It was terrible. I saw this and could go no farther and ran out to warn the village, and they threw me out.
I love that. And they threw me out. I'm done.
But I will have my revenge. The doom has come. I saw them carrying the villagers into the keep.
You just watched? You saw
I
him? You saw
watched
him?
and I saw them
Why didn't you bite him?
Ate your popcorn?
taking hordes of treasure in carts deeper into the keep as well.
Ooh, treasure.
They said, I assume it was for sacrifice.
Bunch of scary shit in here, guys. Alright.
Where you said that they're like ghastly and are they corporeal?
You said they were in robes.
Corporeal.
I
It's
saw
corporeal. C-O-R.
The beasts were of flesh,
Yeah, because they got maggots and shit.
but the robots were almost invisible.
I don't like that.
I don't know if they can get through my veil.
They can.
Ghostbusters, man. Pick up some of this slime. That worked for them.
You must beware the vines. They are not as they seem.
The vines.
Hmm.
What do you mean the vines?
The
Fucking
vines!
vines, man. Those fucking 10-second videos.
No, Facebook shut them down.
You see
Vines.
them?
Stay
Look!
away from vines. Hanging vines. They can
Okay.
kill us. Choke us.
You see before you, in the direction he points, an old dirt road now overrun with weeds and sickly vines. Rise towards the ruined citadel. A grisly sight bars your way, a pair of bodies secured to poles by long, ropey vines. The wicked vines have wormed their way inside the bodies' ears, eyes, and mouth. To your horror, you realize the bodies are still moving.
Like a terrible hentai.
That's terrible.
As I said.
I would just move. Yeah.
Move your home.
All right.
Where you live, just to
Well,
ignore it.
Thank you.
To not
Thank you, Murdoch.
confront this terrible evil and also not get abducted from my beds and sacrificed.
Now, should you meet doom, try and fall off the walls so I can see.
Okay. Do you want us to try to get you back in town later?
What town? There will be no town. There is doom!
All right. Well, enjoy your flies. You have a good day.
Thank you, yes.
Are you doomed too?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been doomed for years, ever since they cast me out. I didn't do it. I know.
You remember that? We didn't cast you out.
So what are the options?
So we gotta talk about what we're gonna do,
It's
right?
probably that Aaron guy.
So
Right.
your options are you can take the road that goes directly to like the gate, or you can try and scout around the keep and try and find another way in. The only thing is, you seem to be on a time clock.
We seem to be.
Well, so these guys are going to get sacrificed, so you need to get there
gotta get in
before
before the
that
sacrifice.
happens. Theoretically, if you care
Yeah.
about the people inside.
Well, we also gotta watch out for these vines and shit. So scouting around might be a little looking around too much. You know, we know where they are. Should we just go there? I was thinking like,
I think the vines are comprised on this road.
yeah, but I was thinking like that sludge stuff that we saw earlier when we came in here. Like,
Can we throw it on the vines?
well, I was gonna say like if the vine, like how the vines, like
Yeah.
the vines, like if they come for us and stuff, like maybe we put some of that sludge, like
Like the predator?
over us so they don't really sense us or don't smell us. I figure these beast men with their beast faces probably have beast nose and they can smell you coming. So we could mask our scent.
For a guy
And I
hiding,
have a hat that perfectly fits this because I am a hat maker.
for a guy hiding in the back, you have a lot to say.
So do you
Well,
want
just- what are you doing?
one person
I'm in
to
the front.
try
Fuck.
this
I'm
and
in the
move
front.
forward, or do you all want to try this idea, or do you have other ideas?
We should have the magic hat maker with the idea to it.
Yeah.
Well,
That way,
he's not
when
gonna
the
do
shit
it,
eats him.
but
He's small though, right? It takes less.
it does take less. The Loblaws are kind of iffy on his idea, but they have no problem going and putting the shit all over him. And he's pretty small, so they're gonna grab him each by a foot, just dunk him in, dunk him back out, see
Which
if
one?
it works. The Loblaws, the
Both of
brothers.
them? Okay.
They're gonna take a foot, just dunk him into the stuff, dunk him back
Oh,
out.
the hat maker?
Yeah,
Okay.
the hat maker.
Oh,
Before
okay.
though, he's gonna set all of his hats down on the ground.
Very good. So he needs to roll a fortitude check.
Okay, what's that?
So roll a d20, and these are your bonuses.
This is a D20.
That is a d20, good sir.
All right, the fortitude check.
You need to roll a 10 or higher.
Yeah, they're gonna be dead.
3.
Okay. So, he kind of screams and gets some in his mouth.
Yeah.
And he comes back out. He seems fine for now.
Okay. This is a good idea.
You like this?
So, does he move forward?
I'm happy to be part of this.
Yeah, he's gonna go forward. The Loblaws are gonna stay back a little bit. They're gonna collect all of his hats that
Very
was
good.
on the ground.
Okay.
Just,
so he,
you know,
so he walks
case.
forward carefully.
Yeah,
He looks around. He watches the vines. He sees them moving.
yeah.
But he can walk past them, and they do not seem to be bothered.
This is right outside of town.
No, this is in
No.
the cave.
You've been walking.
Thingy.
How
By
many
the tower.
How many days?
This is like 4 hours outside of town.
Yeah.
It's still pretty
You can
close.
see- no, you
Back
can-
then,
you
all,
can see-
all you did was walk.
You can see the
4
tower.
hours is
pretty
nothing.
close. It's close, asshole.
That's why they had a problem with taking people. Shit.
Yes. All right. So
we'll just beat the
we're,
rules of the
We
game.
need some weed killer.
do we want to hog top? Do we want to throw the? What do we want to do?
Well, it seems like I'm going pretty good. And you asked if I would go forward, and the one went forward. The other a little bit back.
So should
behind.
we all just jump in this slime and try to get through?
I mean, the vines did not attack me, but I mean,
or is it because you're
Is he
half
through or is he
dead?
going through as we speak?
He's through.
I'm
We should-
through
we
enough
should-
where the vines can't get me.
We should send one at a time and see if there's like a difference between like, well, he's a halfling, that's why he's too short to reach. They're like, fuck him.
I don't know if the size will really go for it.
I don't
He's
know.
got all the shit all over him. I think that's what it is.
I'm just saying.
The rat catcher splat stick is gonna go.
He's gonna take
Only
that.
my halfling
He's
went
gonna
through,
he's
though.
gonna try to get through the vines without getting all dirty.
Okay. So you move forward.
The Loblaws didn't get through.
The
right?
vines unwind from the post, freeing the horrors as they begin to shamble towards you.
Two guys up on the wall.
The
They're
horse.
fronting me.
No, they're dead, right? They're not dead? Wait, are they like...
Yeah.
Think the vines are controlling them?
Yep.
Crap, okay.
Sort of like marionettes.
We gotta fight these guys?
I mean,
Like
you
Devil May Cry.
could do something else, maybe.
Calvin, run!
I go back with my friends. And
So at this point, we need to roll initiative.
No, darn.
So we're only going to roll once per character or per player.
Okay.
Right.
So take your whatever your best initiative modifier is, which is going to be on the right side of the sheet.
Yours is 2, Calvin, damn.
what?
The
C-I-N-T?
in it.
In it.
Okay,
Like
guys.
you got a 2.
Roll a d20 and add that number.
Eric, I think you got a 2 is your best one, right?
Yeah, I have it too.
Yeah.
So roll and
I
add
have a
2.
20.
Roll
That's
what?
22.
Shit.
Roll a d20 and add your highest number. You got a 22.
I got 15.
8.
Shane. Eric.
You were complaining.
What'd you get?
4.
What'd you get?
Shit.
8.
Aaron. Okay, so Shane will act first, all of his characters, and then Eric, and then Aaron, and then the Vines,
Oh, good.
and then Calvin.
Then me.
And you're the closest one.
Shit.
So Shane, you see 2 of those corpses being propelled by vines moving towards Calvin's rat catcher.
Yes. Splat stick.
So what do you do?
He's covered in shit?
You
No,
got a club, that's good.
he
That'll
ran
help.
forward.
Without
No,
getting
I'm
covered.
How many corpses are there?
2.
My 3 guys draw their weapons and surround Calvin.
And their weapons are,
Okay.
A cudgel.
which is a staff.
A dagger. And then a staff.
Okay.
Oh shit, he's got a lot of good shit.
Okay, so you surround Calvin. You moved and have surrounded Calvin. What do you do now?
We wait until he approaches.
The corpses.
Yeah.
Okay. They approach, so you attack them. Are you focusing on one of them or splitting up?
First, we're focusing on the smaller, weaker one.
So let's start with him first.
Okay.
Okay. You have an attack modifier. Which should be this
Yeah.
plus 0.
So nothing.
Okay. Yep, nothing. And if you hit, you do this much damage.
ID4 damage.
1d4.
Damn it, Rob.
What that means.
It's
I
one of
mean,
these.
you find a pyramid. It's
Okay.
D4.
Yep.
You're gonna roll that.
Okay,
What you
so
got in that?
they have an armor class, and I won't always tell you this, but they have an armor class of 13. So on your d20, you need to roll a 13 or higher. You do. So
Very
now
good.
you roll your d4 and you do damage to them. And explain to me how you hit them.
It's one on the bottom, right?
One.
It was a
No.
3.
It's a
Just
3.
put it back down the way it was.
It
See-
was sitting like this.
See that there on the bottom?
It's on
That's
all
what
3
you
sides.
That's not what you did.
So, yeah.
So describe to me your attack.
I
Okay,
have
there's
a
these-
staff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I swing. I lunge right at the frontal lobe of the weaker
Like
frontal
a-
lobe.
Like a
poke?
stabbing motion?
Yes.
Or are you like swinging?
Okay.
He lunged.
So you go to and you poke, and his temple sort of explodes in this green blackish goo, and his head kind of slides further down on the vine, but it's still coming.
So you can say like Resident Evil 4.
So what about
Yeah,
your next
right.
character?
Alright, you gotta
A
attack him with
similar
that.
tactic, I assume?
Oh, is it all the same ones attack with the one roll?
My next character.
Neato.
Oh!
So you've done damage to him. He has a number of hit points like you do. And once you get him to 0, he will die,
Okay.
basically.
My next
I mean,
character, he has
So you say.
he has a dagger.
Okay?
Okay. And he's also a strong dude.
Okay. So roll the dice first to see if you hit.
Roll your d20 again then.
This one. And he's at a +2.
Yes, you get to add 2 to whatever you roll.
Okay, so
So
you get a
4.
4.
So you miss.
Okay.
So you can describe that if you want, or you can let me describe it.
You can
Definitely.
describe it.
No, you
Okay.
should just-
So he has a dagger, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
should've described
he saw
I got
your
fucked. I tripped.
it. You should have described it.
he
You
saw
didn't get one,
Michael do this great like thing, and it was like, oh, that's awesome. And then he decided to do it as well, but in the heat of the moment, didn't realize his weapon was so short. So he's like here and just like, yeah, oh.
So this is between them.
Yeah.
Shoot!
Okay.
Next character.
7.
Miss.
Okay.
So what weapon does he have?
He has
He
a
has a
staff.
staff as well.
All right, so he saw that cool guy and that idiot, and was like, "I'm not going to be doing any of that."
So you just stood there.
No. He had it like behind his back, kind of.
He just-
like an
yeah.
overhead swing, right?
Yeah.
But the guy with the knife kind of freaked out and sort of bumped into him on his way and like knocked him off balance, and now he's there waiting for his next turn, Final Fantasy style.
Okay.
Okay, so that's Shane's. Eric,
Yeah,
you're next.
I'm ready.
Okay, you have one guy covered in filth beyond these, and the other two are on this side of things.
Brothers.
The two brothers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what's their plan?
All right. Is it still two guys coming at me?
Two guys. One of them is a little more wounded than the other. Mad Murdoch is having the time of his life.
Yeah,
Okay.
One's attacking Shane, I guess, and
All right.
the other one might be still be going for Calvin.
Sure. Now we grew up as brothers, but when we were brothers, when we were younger, we were both bullies. So we naturally go for the more injured, weaker one.
Makes sense.
All right. So.
So Calvin.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But the only thing is that even though we're brothers, we no, I shouldn't say. Okay, we both have darts.
Okay.
Is all we have, right?
Hey,
so
are they-
range
Are they
attack.
like
all
yard
right.
darts?
They're just dart. Well, one's a
Jarts?
quill,
Oh.
like a feather quill, but it's really well balanced. It goes really quick.
So
Probably, I
is
don't
it
know.
literally
Awesome.
the pen is mightier than the sword?
Sometimes.
So if you throw a ranged weapon into
Yeah.
someone that's in melee combat, you have a chance of hitting your friend.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care about that.
All right.
You
We're not
could
friends. We're just neighbors.
Just
hit
make sure.
the other guy that's not in melee combat.
He's got
Yes.
this.
Okay. Well,
Go on.
one guy missed. Okay.
Shane's dead.
Okay. So I got my darts.
darts.
I'm going to at range.
Yep.
And I mean, we throw them almost at the same time. It's so quick.
Pow-pow.
Because we're so good. Do I get to say how many darts I have?
You have one.
I have one dart here, and then it says +3. No, okay, we each have a dart.
Yeah. The +3 is you add your d20.
So when I
to
throw
hits.
my dart, do I no longer have a dart?
you gotta go
Yes.
get it back.
Okay.
You could stab him with a dart.
Yeah. Well, I got two guys fighting after me, so I
Yeah.
can throw and then retreat.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
So we're going to we're brothers. We've been practicing all of our lives. We're throwing the darts so close, almost to each other, at the wounded one,
Okay.
as close as we can to that hole, so we can get more in there.
Let's roll the die.
Which one?
Get in
D20.
That, get in that
20.
hole.
Normally when I say roll the die, I always mean d20. Okay, so that one misses.
All right, I missed.
So you just like wing it past it.
What about the next one with the +3?
6, 9. No, wait, is that 6 or a 9?
This is 6.
That's
6.
dots at the bottom, so it's a.
So they both miss.
We both missed. But did we hit him?
Oh yeah, we have to check.
Yeah.
I don't
But-
think his armor class is that low. So no, you don't.
All right. All right.
All right. Well,
And my one guy
Like-
just already passed, so it doesn't matter.
he's just gonna stay in there.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm
I was
good.
gonna say he could come from behind because
He
he's already
could become a
passed.
zombie.
He could, or he could continue forward and leave these suckers behind.
I mean, they have his hats.
That's true. All right, so next is Aaron.
They have his
All right.
hats.
Fuck, well,
Wait,
Jay.
what's the hat maker's armor class? Did they hit him because he was standing?
No, he got past
directly
him.
he got
behind?
passed.
Because he was
He got
smart and he
passed.
put the shit all over him.
Yeah.
He didn't put his shit on you.
He
inside.
probably doesn't have a life-threatening disease.
That's
All right,
He was wearing the hat. The veil. It's not on his real face. It's on the
I-
veil's face.
I guess that my my guys are gonna have to move in a bit. I have a dart and I have a sling and then I have a dagger. So, I
you throw a dagger?
suppose Rop
Yeah.
will try to go in and help with the guy that Shane's battling
Okay.
with his
Yeah.
dagger. Right?
All right.
He's not very good. He's not very strong.
No.
He's pretty weak.
Yep.
Make sure he gets in closer. though.
Yeah, he needs to try to get in close enough, but we'll see how it works. So
Sure.
he's gonna come in there and try to slash at this
Charging overhand.
this zombie. Maybe more like a diagonal kind of thing. Maybe
Okay.
trying to like slash it because like
Yeah.
before it stabbed and it just kind of fell, but maybe you get a good slash in there, it might kind of
slash.
like split it in a good bit.
Yep.
So we'll try hitting him.
Okay.
All right. Do it.
It's
Hey,
a
it hits.
15. Okay. And it's with a D4, but -1.
Minus one.
I hope I don't roll a 1.
Yeah, You always do a minimum of 1.
Okay, so I do 1.
You do 1.
Okay, so you kind of go fwa and knock off a thorn and feel accomplished.
Yay.
Okay.
Good job, Rob.
So who's next?
Next is
You've half killed one of them.
well, I got two range guys. So should I attack the other guy no one's meleeing, or focus on the other guy? I'll throw stuff at the guy that no one's meleeing, I think.
This pencil literally breaks graphite off in little quarter-inch lengths.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Rick stole my blue one.
That's why I got my pen.
Here's another one.
All right, so I'll do some range attacks to the other one. So there's no chance of me hitting the other one,
Okay.
right? Does that work, right?
Sure.
So
Oh, it's fucking broke. That's why.
we've got Jay with a sling, and he had a handful of rocks. He was gonna find a good rock, get it in there, and chuck it, right?
Just like that.
So here goes Jay with a sling of power. That's what he calls it.
Sure.
He didn't.
Okay,
He didn't.
so
So
this is a fun system.
Yes.
I got a 1.
Is there like a miss badly and then
I got a-
yeah.
I got a
is there
1.
is there like a near
All right,
Jay
so
has failed me.
you need to roll.
What's that luck thing about?
D4.
Does that luck thing help me at all?
Yes, you can spend luck at any time to increase your die roll.
sure.
By how much? Like, how's it work? Just
You
1?
can spend as much as you want. But
Oh,
remember,
so every luck equals 1?
every luck equals +1.
Yeah, I don't want to spend too much, but might save me from whatever terrible things are about to happen.
So you, yeah. It's up to you.
Am I allowed to find out what the terrible thing's gonna be first?
Well, that wouldn't make any sense.
No. It
How-
might not be a terrible
How
thing.
terrible things could these be?
How thirsty were
You're
you?
only rolling a D4 on a table that goes up to 20.
Yeah.
So it's not bad.
Just, I'll go with it. for
All right,
now.
roll
This is
D4.
the first D1 or the first natural one. We'll see what happens.
D4.
As long as one of my guys don't die.
Yeah.
Might hit one of you guys.
I feel like every single thing I do, I don't win, I
It's a
die.
3.
Your character dies. No.
What? What?
So you're doing your sling, and you let go of the whole sling. So it's right at the feet of...
The zombie thorny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, next.
Okay. Don't die. Melee's gonna throw a dart.
Alright,
It's gonna be. He's gonna lose his weapon either way. So just throw this dart
roll a die.
at the other guy.
Yeah.
Good thing I wasn't aiming at the one.
That's good.
Yeah.
18.
It hits.
Good. So now I'll either do 1, 2, or 3.
Okay.
Huh?
This is the fresh
No, you-
Oh
one.
no, I get a +1 on this guy.
Yeah, you got a +1 on this guy.
Shit. 3, 4.
Nice. Alright.
Good job, Melee. Damn it, Jay.
So, yeah, it
Good job,
it
Rob.
goes straight through the vine, makes a hole much bigger than you expected.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I lost my weapon.
still standing, though.
Can I pick that up again later?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
So the vines go next. Alright, so one of them is going to try and attack one of Shane's characters that's in melee, and one of them Calvin's. Alright, Shane, who's in
Try to
melee?
assist you.
There's a melee. I
Wait,
think
you're
it's-
pulled.
All of them, right?
Yeah, they
That'd
all
be kind
are.
of
All right.
awkward for melee.
Michael hit these two.
Man,
missed.
So he's going to go with Michael, since Michael did damage. He rolls a 4, plus 2 is a 6. So
That
6
hits your
versus your armor class
AC, which is this AC stuff.
is an 11.
Okay.
So it doesn't. Alright, so it comes, and it takes its vine and sort of slaps at you, but you jump back out of the way.
Okay.
Alright. Now one for Calvin. That's an 11, plus 2 is 13, Calvin.
13.
Yeah, that hits.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
It would hit anybody.
So, a d4.
Wait, is it this guy that's up there?
Yeah, Splatstick. He was the guy that was going to
How
go.
many hit points does he have?
1.
Okay. 1.
You're dead.
Okay.
Who died?
Splatstick.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
So, the vine comes around,
in there.
Squeaky bottom.
Yeah, order for a hat.
and it
Should we
goes...
make the hat?
Yeah.
And you sort of think it's going high, so you duck, but it's actually going mid, and it wraps around your throat, and you guys just hear a sickening sound as he falls to the
I was hoping it was
I'll
going to
get
be
the
like.
fuck out of
Good.
it. I'm sorry.
I was hoping it was going to be like.
ground. You are not meant to be an
Slither
adventurer.
style when he cuts that guy in half.
Be smarter.
Alright, so cross him out, he's dead.
As long as he fell to the ground, I'm okay. Now if these vines are like,
Yeah.
like no, not again.
Don't give
So-
me ideas.
I mean,
Like what? Like fucking.
Can Rick do what the fuck he wants to
What
do?
do I gotta
Are you
roll?
bound to your rules? Like,
What do I gotta roll
He has some
to,
rules.
So,
offer to suck
I am
these things
playing
dick
your
so I can just go by?
antagonist. I am not your antagonist. So I am not
I'm
going
just describing stuff.
to cheat
He's like, you're right. It does this now.
Although-
So
You're already describing predetermined hit points and predetermined
yes,
decisions.
but I'm not bound by them.
If the story calls for it, he can change it, but
Um,
only in so much as to make the story better.
Yeah.
Not to try to fuck with us.
Okay.
You just gotta trust me.
The game master is not the antagonist. The story is the
That's not trust you, I
antagonist.
broke my
But
phone.
Calvin, it's your turn.
yeah.
Oh, save your guy.
Guy's dead.
Just run through.
He's gone. Leave him.
Can we
should-
throw his body to them so that we can distract him and just run past?
Yeah, but how are we
You
gonna
can
get back
try
out?
that.
We'll throw the.
Maybe
I'm
you'll
sure
throw
other people are gonna
weapons
die.
on the
Or
way
we can
out.
throw their body,
Just leave their body at the front.
or we can all do the disease-riddled filth and get out for a little bit.
I don't think that's
I
a
don't
good
know.
idea.
You caught.
I got a hat on
So-
that protects my face.
Eric,
No.
saying that,
Yeah.
one of your characters notices that the vine killed Calvin's character.
Yeah.
It seems preoccupied with the corpse.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
I've seen
it's,
hentai. I don't have to explain.
Its vines start to go into places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I have seen that.
What kind of plate? No.
Let me show you a video.
Oh, please.
Show me on this doll where this
Well, at
wine
least
touched
one of
you.
them. One of them is fucking this corpse. The corpse is fucking the
Yes,
corpse.
Let's just get rid of the other one.
Let's kill someone else.
Wait.
Throw the other one.
So one of them is distracted with his body.
It seems to be.
Okay, that's the one that wasn't in melee combat. That was the other one. So if we
Yeah.
kill off the one, we maybe can run in.
Maybe.
But then they're gonna have another body up there
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to kill us later.
So, Calvin, what do you do?
Melee the melee one.
It could be a second entrance. We can get out.
It could be. Or we could just all die.
I mean, it's a tunnel, right? Like a cave.
Secret tunnel.
It's a keep, a castle.
A keep. Okay. They went. Every time you build a keep, you always have a back door. We can go out the back door. I should have came in the back door.
Yeah,
Fuck.
tentacles are already going in the back door, Eric.
Here's a picture.
Yeah, it's gotta be a back door somewhere.
That's terrible.
That's yeah.
Terrible, terrible. Dude, I like that guy back there. That's cool.
Calvin, what do you do?
We can jump over the wall.
No way you can go that.
Jump over the wall.
Yeah.
Uglump is gonna.
Ugly.
He knew Splatstick for a long time,
Long
even though he wasn't best friends with him, like he was the storekeeper. He gets a bit upset seeing those vines doing those things to another dwarf.
Okay.
Not getting his proper burial and all that, so he's gonna charge in with his rock pick and see if he can.
tosses the sword of a dwarf.
He's gonna see if he can mess him up.
Okay,
So,
do it.
the one that is focusing on the deceased dwarf, it's gonna, while it's preoccupied, it's gonna take some swings at it.
Let's do it.
Okay, guys, we're taking a break for this one. Make sure you stick around. We'll be doing part 2 here very soon. And thank you, Rick, for showing here. You'll see you next time.